Okay, guys, we're gonna waste no time here. We're gonna review Utopia by Travis Scott. First, babe, what do you think of Travis Scott and his new album?
He is a piece of fuck.
Okay, never mind. It was released earlier this year. I should probably know more information about it. um, I'm gonna be honest here. I haven't actually liked Travis Scott pretty much since the beginning, like at all. I haven't liked it. I haven't enjoyed it, not even a little bit. I don't know why, other than it just doesn't sit right. It never has. A lot of the psychedelic trap like that just has not really been for me. But with that being said, I thought Utopia was incredible, actually. Pretty much top to bottom. There's definitely some things throughout that are a little bit eyebrow raising, but for the most part, it's extremely complex and creative. Travis does a very good job of kind of organizing. As we know, the album has a lot of reused things from Kanye West, obviously, but I think he used those to his advantage and did very well with that. I really enjoy how the album kind of takes you on a journey from when you start it. Not a lot of albums really give you a real purpose or reason to listen to it start to finish, but it definitely does a very good job of making you want the next song and not want to just keep skipping. I do think the album definitely has a stronger first half than a second half, but for the most part, even below the halfway mark, there's still some good tracks down at the bottom. Content wise, it didn't seem like a whole lot. It didn't seem like he had a whole lot of a message or a lesson to include here. It definitely seemed personal still, despite that. Of course, there's the line that's going around about the yellow and green eyes regarding Kylie Jenner, the line about jumping off stage to save a child because of the Astroworld tragedy. I think after listening to it like 7 times start to finish, My Eyes is probably still my favorite. It's just a really cool song. The way it just flips halfway through and it's almost in a different song. Travis definitely does that a lot throughout this album, and he has done that in the past, but it seems like a minute and a half in, it switches to an entirely different sound, and it keeps you engaged for sure. I think that is definitely the biggest takeaway is just the production value of this all around, from the beats and the melodies, and even the features on this album were pretty incredible, from Beyonce, the new rapper Tizo Touchdown, 21 Savage, Drake, James Blake, Bon Iver, The Weeknd, Swally. The features are stacked on this thing. Even Dave Chappelle shows up and says some stuff. As I said before in the past, I've never really been a big 21 Savage fan either, but he has 2 features on this album, and neither of them were actually that bad. I think he performed quite well here. As well as Drake on Meltdown, obviously taking some shots. And there's a lot of people talking about the Modern Jam track as well, featuring Tizo Touchdown. The first half of the track just almost sounds straight from Kanye West, and then the second half, Tizo brings wild energy to the table. It's really crazy the way Tizo holds his own here. It's really impressive. Obviously, Tizo Touchdown's just starting to make some traction here, and people are starting to know who he is, but a warm welcome. The track Fiend with Playboy Cardi, I don't know what to say about it. I don't actually like it. People seem to like it a lot because of the rage music, and I just find it annoying, man. I don't That's just annoying. We're really blessed with some great vocals on this album too, from Beyonce and The Weeknd, Swally, SZA, James Blake. Like, these voices are just incredible, and to get them all together for this masterpiece of an album is just, it couldn't have been more perfect. It worked out so well. I'm definitely not mad even a little bit about the way he has reused some of Kanye's material. I think being the prodigal son, he kind of deserves it. Definitely didn't take anything away from him or his ability to execute this album. I haven't heard anyone talk about the first track, Hyena. It features a really interesting snippet in the beginning of the song from a 1971 British rock band. At the end of it, it features a snippet from a 1970s funkadelic song. And the way it's incorporated in the song is, it's really interesting. I think that more people should be talking about it. I don't know what else to say really about this album. I think it was really great. I recommend it to anybody who is looking for something new and different and creative. I think that this is going to open doors for a lot of interesting things moving forward in the industry. I think Travis pulled together a lot of different factors for this, and it just worked out really, really well. Obviously, this was an already highly anticipated album following the tragedy of Astroworld, and given that Travis hadn't released an album since 2018, I believe, and even for me as an outsider who has not been a Travis fan up to this point, he just did something really great. I think that's gonna be all we got here, and let me know your guys' thoughts on this album, what your favorite song, least favorite song. Let me know what albums you want me to do next, or what else you'd like to see me talk about here, or give my thoughts on, and don't forget to subscribe.